most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
James and I have been going down memory lane. If you go to my Facebook or Twitter page, I posted the snow map that we put out the night before the blizzard came through. And our final forecast had 3 feet of snow over a good portion of the mid-state. And we all kind of looked at ourselves that night and said, is this actually possible? Will it happen? It happened, and it was a big snow, a historic snow here in the mid-state. And really, since that point, there hasn't been much in terms of big snows here across the region. And now the snow we had last week beginning to melt. Temperatures in the 40s there in Manheim, Mifflintown too. We're seeing our western locations warm up the quickest with low 40s out there. How about Mifflintown currently at 40 degrees? Carlisle 40, still some 30s to the east. But again, this mild air is moving in. It's going to take over the next couple of days. And that's even with a ton of cloud cover heading our way. So we're getting mild air from the south, but it does come with additional moisture, which eventually leads to rain chances. A live view, the river, starting to see more of that ice breaking up or melting on the river. That continues today, especially because we stay above freezing during the day, but also likely at night. Many of us may only be in the mid-30s overnight thanks to the clouds. There will be some periods of drizzle, so staying above freezing is important to maintain any above freezing conditions to avoid any slick spots tomorrow morning. So here's our surface map where all this warm air is coming from, directly from the Gulf of Mexico. Eventually that translates into another storm system by Thursday into Friday. Now currently we're kind of on the outside looking in as high pressure parked to our south, but as this all progresses a little bit more eastward, that's why on Thursday into Friday we see the best chance of rain. So tonight, mostly cloudy, seeing maybe a few areas of patchy drizzle, maybe a little bit of fog too for the areas that do pick up some rain, but through tomorrow morning, I do think it's mainly dry. It's tomorrow during the day, a couple of more showers develop, then steady rain Wednesday night into Thursday, but Thursday itself too, waves of rain coming through and a pretty damp day in general. Thursday night into Friday, we continue with this, but eventually the front does move through and drier weather prevails heading into the second half of Friday. So Friday afternoon and evening looking drier in general. But how much rain in total? Well, the latest model guidance came down a little bit, but we're still talking about at least an inch. So when we talk about the 7-day forecast, this warm up the rain, I know there's some concern about flooding problems, but because it's gradual, because the rain is not overly heavy and it's stretched out over a period of time here, James, we're not terribly concerned about that at the moment. But again, nearing 60 degrees by Friday, that is the headline, especially when highs last week were in the 20s.
So I've been looking back at pictures 8 years ago and all of that snow and just incredible.
It is amazing that we got into work that day and we got home.
It took us a long time, but we did get there.
And somehow, some way, we got stuck behind a West Hanover Township plow truck.
Yes.
I think otherwise we would have never gotten where we needed to go.
No, what a day that was. All right, Dan, thank you very much. We'll be right back.